Hello everyone. If you're new to killifish, or you find those ads online for getting a bazillion killifish eggs for a reasonable amount of money, it's hard to resist. Boy oh boy, 50 eggs means I get 50 fish, means I've got tons of killifish. Well, sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. If you haven't done it before, you probably don't know what's coming. Now, eggs can arrive in several different fashions. Sometimes you get a little vial with some water and the eggs are in that. Or for a lot of the fish, what you're going to get is what looks like a little bag of dirt that you've paid money for that's supposed to have eggs in it. Now, maybe you can actually find eggs in there, maybe you can't. They're small. They tend to take on the color of the dirt. They're like, it's tough. These are in coconut core, ground up coconut. That's gotten to be very popular lately. It used to be in peat. But what you're going to get, and this is actually a large bag. I've gotten bags before that were just like little tiny little sample bags, and it was like, wow. The guy was pretty cheap with the soil. So what you're going to want to do with it is somewhere on there's going to be a pick date and hopefully a hatch date, so that you'll know when the eggs were picked and when the guy who actually breeds these fish and does this says it's time for you to pick them. So we've hit the pick date on these, the hatch date. So what you're going to do is you're just going to pile all this stuff in the water. Killifish are strange. Eggs will develop to a stage and then they'll just kind of sit there and wait until conditions get right. So I swirl them around because my eyesight's not the greatest, and I want to be able to spot the little guys when they hatch out. So there's what you're looking at this point. These are some fun Lepancheks Walker-eye eggs. And once you've done this, you just wait. And they can start hatching in a couple hours, or they could start hatching in 24 hours. May not hatch at all. You don't know. That's the surprise part of the whole arrangement. Remember, you've bought X number of eggs, or sometimes it'll be a week spawn. I hope it's a really strong spawn, but they'll sell it as a week's spawn. Whatever the eggs were that were laid in this tank over the course of a week. Maybe there was 200, maybe there were none. You don't know. But it does add a little level of excitement. Not quite as expensive as you know, bigger reward as getting a lottery ticket, but you never know. So we'll come back in a little while and see how hopefully these eggs are doing, and hopefully we're getting some hatchings. Hello everyone. Want to see how our hatch rate's doing here on the eggs that we bought online. It's been 24 hours now, and I'm going to come down in here and show you how it's going. It's usually easier if you get another little flashlight and shine it around. And you'll see as we're doing this, there is nothing moving at all. The other thing you do is tap it and look for motion. But it's been 24 hours and nothing. I have searched through this pretty hard and haven't found any eggs. It's been, seems more the last few years. I have the same problem myself. I'll pick a whole bunch of eggs and put them in a mop, or put them on peat or coconut core or whatever, and then a week later I can't find any of the eggs. They've just dissolved. I've been trying water incubating, and that'll work, but it's a lot of work because you're changing the water and whatnot, using methyl blue. Now I had these. They were supposed to be it's a week's spawn. What I bought was a week's spawn. I'm going to I know the person I got them from, so I believe that there was some eggs in there. You know, one in a tank with 2 males, and I believe he dried them and put them in. And I know they were well packaged, even in an insulated, little insulated like video camera box, video VCR tape box. Everything was done correctly. I stored them at, you know, indoor temperatures in a box where I always store my eggs, and I'm wetting them on time, and I've got absolutely nothing. The mystery part to the program is when he dropped them off in the mailbox at the post office, we have no idea what happened at all. This was a couple months ago, so we had near freezes between me and him. We had 80 degrees between here and there. So who knows? They could have sat baked next to a window. There's no way of knowing. That's what you do when you order eggs. You have no idea what's coming. Sometimes you're like ecstatic, you know, they just rise up out of the peat, or they just hatch like crazy out of the water. And other times you get absolutely nothing. It happens. I always remember that. Just because it says it's going to be 20, 30 eggs or whatever, all I'm hoping for out of all of that is that I get a pair, so that I can get my own eggs. And sometimes you get nothing. I've gotten 15 males, no females. You know, it happens. So you take your chances, and this time I took a chance and it didn't work. I don't think anybody on either end did anything wrong. It just happens. Eggs are not as, you know, you order fish, you get 2 fish. Are they swimming around? Are they healthy? Are they eating? You know what you got. You order eggs on peat, you have no idea what's coming. You have no idea what's going to happen to those eggs. So this is how this worked out for me. Hope you enjoyed the video and realize that it doesn't work perfectly for everybody. It's not always an A side. Sometimes you do everything right and it doesn't work. That's what happens with fish keeping and any other kind of live activity. So thank you for watching. Until next time,